Well, let me give you one of my street beers.
Make sure I get in here. I'm good.
Why are you constantly?
Oh, I love you.
That's what I do.
That look good. We're just gonna fucking keep doing that all around the world shit, and it's gonna spark more arguments.
Here, when the show starts, you should start just playing Sugar Ray. No. And I was like, what are you? I don't know what this is.
That guy had me against the car and he kept punching me in the face.
I study
And I was like, you realize this is an argument on Sugar Ray. And he just kept fucking punching me.
You should have started singing this song.
I should have. I can't remember it.
And then just be like, I don't know where I've been. I've been all around the world. Statues come before.
Well, I was embarrassed. I didn't know if that's the next line.
So you probably would have punched you more if you fucked up the song.
I could have stopped the whole thing if I would have just done it one more time.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Probably.
Yeah, it's your fault.
Did you try pinching the back of
It's your fault.
I tried to
Why didn't you try your Wing Chun?
I just want to the lyric.
What's funny is,
you guys read the Bible.
Basically enacted a scenario where that guy was Mark McGrath and you were that 15-year-old kid. He was like, I'll show you how it really works.
Sugar Ray's fucking hard.
Everything you're saying, it's really
Live tweeted.
Yeah, it's just Ustream, that shit.
Alright, Sandstone party, guys.
Coattails. We'll call you Coattails.
I was like, I love it. No one's tripping on this guy.
Except for me.
What did you want me to do? I don't know. I pulled him away twice and he just kept pulling back. It's like, no, I'm not done. Hit me again.
So you just let, you're like, alright, you made a fair assessment.
I tried to get you inside.
And I did this. You know, as big as the guy. I was like, hey, stop doing that.
It was like he refused to concede it. Like, he was like, no, Sugar Ray still sucks. Like, he would not give up.
I'm sorry.
It was like that.
I'm sorry.
Hit me with shorty.
Where we live.
Oh.
I'll be there in a little while.
You listening to
We love you, Nick.
Why?
What is it? I just get this get out of me by right straight. Because you have such a level-headed philosophy about life and existence. Yeah.
So south. Not really.
Like, you were in a war.
Well, maybe most. It takes longer.
No, he's just walking out there with, like, just like a sauerkraut. No, you never fight. I know, exactly. Like, you were. It wasn't true. It's like that guy had a loaded gun and you had, like, a nothing. No, it wasn't a fight. How are we fighting over Mark McGrath? It wasn't a fight, because two of us got punched and neither of us punched back.
Yeah, you should have punched back.
I didn't want to.
At least
I know, I would have sat there. I was like, I'm not going to punch you over fucking Mark McGrath.
leave your glasses.
Who cares? It's Mark McGrath. I think you're going to start that song.
Alright, shall we go?
Nice to meet you, Natalie. Good to see you again, Nick.
Hey.
Later.
Alright.
Love to see you on Sunday. Come on back.
What's Sunday?
Podcast, man. Like the Rainsville Massacre. Come on back.
when the dream was
They
over.
really should just bring The Apprentice back tomorrow.
Oh God!
While he's in office.
Can you imagine
shoot
the
it in the
ratings?
Oval Office?
He should make, and he will, obviously, because he was president. He should be enriched to a just disgusting degree. He should become
He's
an
gonna-
overnight,
He's gonna cake. He's gonna make so much
like
money.
make $50 billion.
He will, dude.
And then just buy the state of Wisconsin entirely.
He
And
maybe
then turn it into like just velvet.
Yeah, it'd be sick.
It's just velvet everywhere.
What I feel like we should all just agree as Americans, just to lie to him, like knock it, like chloroform Trump. Right?
What he should do is get out, immediately just walk around grabbing women by the pussy, and then Joe Biden pardons him.
Yeah.
Yeah, to show that it's about
The
being
respect for the
bipartisan.
audience.
You gotta have to be the same with each other. You gotta, I mean, today he's going and he'll grab somebody on the, but it doesn't matter if it's Tom, Dick, or Harry. You gotta, thank you for voting for me.
and that is my promise.
Yeah.
And to the America to the end.
They're getting mad at him for grabbing. They say he grabbed somebody, but if you're going around grabbing people, there's going to be a record of it, and they're going to have these records. It skips, it
And
scratches,
with the record-
and that's what hip hop sounds like. In my recollection, we all remember back in the hip hop days, a lot of crime. And was that the best answer? My bill? There's a lot of bills. Did they have mistakes? You can't. It's on Tuesday. You can't even.
Come back Friday.
It's Comeback Friday. It's down at Ruby Tuesdays. Where you come in and you say, I'll call you a faggot, and if you have a good comeback, then you eat pussy for free all night. Pick any waitress, she's yours. We'll fucking lather her up with honey barbecue sauce all over her pussy, and you can be like a pig in a slop. That's what they used to say. When I first came to Dover, when I ran for biggest dick in Dover, they didn't even have Buffalo Wild Wings back then. You had to go around in your car and find a waitress, and you hold her down, and you call your friend on a party line. Back then, you had to crank the telephone, and you'd say, "Bring over the honey barbecue sauce. I'm trying to eat pussy." And Biden delivering his victory speech tonight.
a return to normalcy.
A return. Democracy has been restored.
Fascism has been
Fascism
defeated.
is defeated, and America is safe for at least another 4 years. And we now go back to the president, who's now demonstrating how he would eat the pussy in his hand. You gotta be. They say, stay away from the sides, because the sides is like a crust on a peanut butter jelly sandwich. We all remember that. You'd be a kid and you'd tell your mom, "Hey, Mama, cut off the crust here." But what happens to the crust? You feed it to the retarded brother you have in the attic, locked up there, and it was his genes that probably caused the Hunter situation. I love him to death, but I look at him and I say, Hunter, you've got Scooter's violence in him.
Uncle Scooter.
You've got Uncle Scooter's violence in him. We used to blow cigar smoke up through the floorboard cracks and drive him nuts. You could hear him up there bashing his head against the joist. And Biden continuing his victory speech here tonight.
The funniest part is how mad Hillary Clinton probably is.
Mm-hmm.
That even fucking
here's
Joe
the thing.
Biden
we probably safely say that he won at this point.
Yeah.
But I mean, who knows? And it wasn't a blowout at all.
No, he squeaked by.
And the reason it wasn't, the reason the Democratic Party is in such a bad spot now, and if he had lost, it would have 100% been Hillary Clinton's fault
100%.
for running in 2016. The mess of the Democratic Party was created by Hillary Clinton's insistence on running in 2016.
Despite half of everybody hating her.
Yeah.
And even the people that like her not being, like, thrilled. Yeah. But she's a girl boss.
No, I was,
And, you know, she deserved it. She was owed it.
it was her time. No, I was saying.
Which also you can say now is that Donald Trump got more votes than Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, he
That is
beat
true.
Hillary. He beat
won
her.
the electoral
Fair and
college,
square.
and he also got more votes.
Yeah,
If you add up both election, it's almost double. It's more than double what she
it's
got.
true.
That's going to be his speech.
Yeah.
I beat her again,
If you
folks.
think about both, if you have two elections, I did two of them. People voted for me twice as much as Joe Biden did. If you add them up, so the popular vote, people voted for me twice. The only people voting for Joe twice are the ones that forgot they already voted. That's why they like him. Sleepy Joe. He's got a retarded brother, you know.
Scooter.
He kept
you guys
it.
ever heard
This
of
is
Scooter?
true. This is true. He had him in an attic. They beat him to death with bricks. They wanted to get rid of him. I wouldn't do that with my family. If I had a retarded brother, we'd put him in the yard.
Put him in the yard. Get him a nice costume to wear.
Brought to you by Cushy Dreams.
Nice.
Yeah. Go to KUSHYDreams.com, cushydreams.com.
And tell him CumTown sent you.
And put in promo code CUM or CumTown or CumTown20 or something. And if you do that, you'll get 20% or 15% off your
There
first
I am
order.
smoking in my office, and she walks in like a tall glass of, they used to call it hoo-ha milk. Remember that?
I do.
That's where the mailman would come by and bring all the milk to everybody, and he would bring it to your mom or your aunt, and she would fuck him. And that's
She would suck his cock and she would spit it into the rest of the bottle.
She would hide his cum in the milk so your dad wouldn't find out. That's what they called
That's
hoo-ha.
the only way to hide it.
That was what they called hoo-ha milk. And then your dad would come home and he's like, "What the fuck is wrong? Why does this milk taste so bad?"
It tastes horrible.
And your mom would
tastes
say,
like bubble gum and a penis.
and your mom would say, "Nothing."
Why is it what's floating up here?
President Biden.
It's just nice to feel like the president is in control again.
Yeah, just
Has decorum once more.
yeah, just the president of China listening on like a headset and like his eyes just going back and forth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Much apologies, but I do not know what you are saying.
Thanks for the congratulations.
Cushy Dreams, promo code CumTown or CumTown20.
That's right. They shotgun into his asshole.
It's promo code CumTown.
It relaxes it. It opens up better than poppers.
3 lines, private reserve, ultra premium, and premium.
The good shit, brother.
Wow.
Every can size 3.5 grams, AKA an eighth.
Mm-hmm.
They used to call it an 8 ball. And we would get it. We would go out to the club, and you'd be dressed up like a policeman or a Native American, and you get an 8 ball, and you take it into the bathroom. And this was before it's not the new bathrooms. You still had the guys. They were hanging out with guys and girls. They didn't have cocks.
Back before our women had cocks.
This is probably the worst Joe Biden impression.
No, it
It's not bad.
Sounds just like it, man.
I can't even. I've never been hard. They say get hard, and it's where you don't even have your penis. You don't even wipe your penis after you pee. I wipe my penis. Donald Trump is saying he goes to the bathroom, he doesn't wipe his penis. And is that the kind of the kind of guy? Yes, you got to wipe your penis.
God
Is
damn.
it, you know how like everybody was like Donald Trump's going to be good for comedy, and I said no, he won't.
No, he was
Biden
very
will
bad.
be great for comedy.
Biden's
Yeah.
gonna rock.
This will be the inverse,
Yeah.
and it's bad news for girls
Oh no, they have to
because
stop.
they don't know how to do comedy. It
She's
looks like
huge
high quality marijuana, by the way.
Yeah, we said that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We got that part.
And it's grown in California and Oregon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, no, but yeah, that's good.
And
It's Cali.
It's independently lab tested.
Oh yeah,
That's nice.
it's not part of some big conglomerate of labs. It's its own. It's a little lab, a mom and pop lab. You can trust their fucking.
They used to
shit.
call them. They used to call them. They call them mom and pop stores. They call them poop and pee stores. I remember that
They used to.
because you go in
You go in
during
there, get a soda.
in the hard times and the hard knock days, back when you had to squeeze 2 pennies together to get a piece of pussy. You go in a poop and pee store. You get a loaf of bread. It comes with a turd. And you take the turd home and you put it on the mantle above the fireplace and you wait till it dried out and you put candles in it, and that was Hanukkah. That's how we did Hanukkah in our household.
Joe, you're Catholic. You never went to Catholic. You never had Hanukkah.
Well, we did Hanukkah. Back then Catholics were Jews. Back in those days, you had the Catholic Church was actually the Jewish church, and the Jewish church was the bank. The Jews back then, those were just guys who had jobs. And then the Catholics, they all got jobs, and the Jews, they had to leave. Now they became guys who just missed the bank. And then we gave them their own country, so as I understand it. So, well, they say, old Joe, we got to tell you something now. The Jews got their own country.
So you're gonna need to start a church for yourself.
You're gonna have everybody's gonna have their own church inside their house. I promise.
Everybody gets their own church.
We're talking about how Donald Trump's going to get rid of pre-existing conditions. We're going to put a tiny church in everybody's house with little figurines, and it opens up, and you can see here's the steeple, and here's all the people. And you can do it on your hands.
And that will be the church.
Yeah, you could do it on. Everybody's got 2 hands. They can make a tiny church.
Make a tiny church.
And we're going to make the tiny church, open it up. Here's all the people.
There's the people. In a similar way, what's the other one where you do that and it's a baby's dick?
It's a pussy.
No.
Where you put your 2 hands together.
No,
and
it's
open it up.
it's the baby. Yeah, it's here's the baby, here's the diaper, and then
Right.
Oh yeah, that one.
Somebody did that to me when I was like, I remember my parents. We went to, it was something where you like listen to a sales pitch for a timeshare and you get like free tickets to Busch Gardens.
Right, hell yeah.
So we went and did that, and they just put like the children in the room like for an entire day while like your parents have to like pretend to be interested in a timeshare or whatever. And there was some kid there that like did the baby penis thing.
Right.
And I was like, sir, that is one of the funniest things
dude. When I first got to that one, I was like, oh my fucking God.
Put her there.
It was also too, he was like old. I was probably like in kindergarten or first grade.
Right,
and this was like like somebody in like 3rd or 4th grade.
A mature
So I was like, this is a grown man. This is an adult male wising me up to the world.
Dude. What was the rhyme though? I'm forgetting it.
It was, he just said, here's the baby, here's the diaper, open the diaper.
Maybe that was
made like a
all
piss
Oh,
noise.
he's pissing all
And it's
over
pissing all
I
over your
remember there
face.
being a
Oh.
piss noise.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I was like, ha ha ha, I'm not a baby. I'm not a baby. A lot of people think I'm a baby because I wear a diaper. Just because you wear a diaper doesn't mean you're... Look, there's a lot of different kinds of babies. Sometimes you say baby and you mean a pretty girl.
That's true.
You see a pretty girl and you say, there's a baby right there. And we go live to the president. and the president now is addressing the nation.
Uh-huh.
Respect. Can't wait to watch the speech.
He's got to get all those kids from the pool from the corn pop video. Get them back there. It's so funny how bored those kids look in that video.
It would be funny
wearing little kid bikinis.
It would be funny if he's sworn in and there's like a like the coronavirus it becomes a seasonal virus, and then next year it kills like 6 million Americans.
Yeah. That would be good.
And people are like, well, At least he's not a fascist. At least we don't have a fascist president. It's fascism.
Yeah, it turns out having no strategy was actually the best strategy for the virus. It kept it down. And Joe's strategy killed everyone. Everyone with a big penis, that is.
Yeah, and then we will be left.
We come out of this.
And in the land of the small penis.
How about this?
The 3-inch man.
That it's an alternative for people looking to cut back on smoking other things.
I did know that, yeah. Cushy Dreams.
CushyDreams.com.
Yep.
Promo code CumTown at checkout for 20% off your first order. Smoke your CBD because you can.
Because you can.
That's awesome.
Oh, you remember the song Lowrider and about the car? Goes up and down like an elevator. And I remember I used to say elevator. Well, how come you got elevators and you got elephants? But they ain't the same, and that's why you never judge a book by its cover. Thank you, Mr. Biden.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you,
President.
And that's the folksy wisdom that people love. I would love to.
I remember going to see Thomas Edison kill an elephant, and everybody was trying to smooch it. They put big old. They got fire hydrant paint, and they put lipstick on the elephant, and we all tried to have sex with it.
They shaved the elephant's pussy. They put paint on its tits.
We got the whole stickball team together, and we back then they didn't have duct tape, so we used twine to tile our cocks together, so it would reach the walls of the elephant's pussy. And we all went down to downtown New York. I came all the way from Delaware. Back then, you used to walk to New York from Delaware. And by the time we got there, which was very difficult because you have to keep in mind we tied our dicks together.
All our cocks were tied together with twine.
We did that in Delaware. And then we marched all the way to New York. By the time we get there, Edison had already killed the thing.
Oh, the pussy had been fucked.
And I don't know, maybe this expression is lost to time, but you can't fuck a dead elephant.
It turns out you can, though. It's actually the lesson we learned.
People used to say that all the time. Yeah. That's where it came from, because we did. And boy, were people mad.
Oh man, just 8 little newsies with their dicks tied together going to town on a fucking elephant.
Yeah, just orphan Biden.
Came all the way from Scranton.
Hey, you Joe Biden? The guy with the retard brother in the attic?
Yeah, that's me.
Listen, we're all going to tie our dicks together and go fuck an elephant up in Brooklyn. You squaresies or what? Listen, Flip Top. Either you tie your cock to mine with this twine or you're a frickin' queer. That's I experienced bullying myself that day. So I know I know how it feels to be, get your dick tied getting your dick tied and stuck inside an elephant.
Get your dick tied to a Jew's balls and stuck inside an elephant.
Trans bathroom kids saying that they're being suicide bullied in class. And I know that because I've got my dick stuck in an elephant.
They had to cut the elephant's pussy open with the jaws of life.
Those were new at the time. Back then, it was an actual shark. And guess how they got the shark to bite? That's right, you had to fuck it.
We had to fuck the shark.
Somebody else had to fuck the shark. It was a fuck economy. And that's what we're bringing back, is the fuck economy. The sex workers. It's a sex pod.
Workers. The Biden administration will be the most.
For the
OnlyFans. And we are going to show our pussies.
Mm-hmm.
And join me here in a prayer for every pussy.
Another thing you can do is you can buy a Ridge wallet.
Oh wow!
That's the other thing is they've got You gotta put all your money in it, but then you forget it, and then where's your wallet go?
It's a great point.
Yeah. I'm always forgetting my money.
You know when you lose the copy and you can't find the copy for Ridge Wallet because you didn't put it in the folder?
It's been a while since we've done a read, and
it's been a while. And you don't have the
you
PDF.
don't have the PDF.
Really happy to have them back, though.
PDF pussy dick fuck. That's what I thought. What is that? What it is?
Important points. This video is brought to you by the Ridge Wallet.
Because you're a better comedian than voice guy, you don't want to be known as a voice guy and fail at it.
You know, they say that people who are afraid are actually fucking... They got a bunch of shit in their brain.
Are you serious? Is
Yeah.
that what the old guys at Ridge Wallet say?
That's me, Christopher Maloney. Not only can I not do the impression, I don't know any of the people's names. Anybody recognize this character? He's the guy from, I think he was in The Firm. I think he was one of the guys in The Firm. Woo! Yeah! Just looking at some woman you're going to try and fuck after the show. Ma'am, maybe you can recall some sperm out of my penis. If you catch my drift.
Yeah.
You used to be able to fuck girls after the show. I remember when we would come out here, we were like rock stars, politicians.
Yeah.
You could fuck girls after the show.
You know Biden was getting so much pussy.
You know what I found out today? You know what I found out today?
What?
Kangaroos have double-pronged penises because kangaroo chicks have double pussies.
That's pretty tight, actually.
Yeah.
I wonder how Adam found that out.
I found it in
the hard way.
Yeah. Yep.
You used to have to suck a kangaroo's dick just to get on the boat.
What boat, Mr. President?
You used to take a boat. If you wanted to go to England back in the day, you had to go through Australia.
That's true.
You made the England?
Took 22 years to meet the Queen.
From Dover to London.
From Dover to Calais.
The
via
cliffs of
Sydney.
Dover.
Yeah. The top hat.
Of an umbrella.
John Wick.
And he's always doing this with his
Yeah,
hands.
That's so
they did
cool.
a really twirly gay wrist thing.
That's what John Wick does all the time.
This is a
Yeah, well, I'm Captain John Wick. I've seen the movie, dude. I know all about
That's
John
not in
Wick.
the movie.
I'm familiar with John Wick. I've seen it. I know all about it. I know all the cool lines. I know what he dresses like.
All right.
You're not going to prove that I haven't seen John Wick because it's rated
So
R.
drop it.
So just drop it.
Just drop
I'm allowed
it.
to see rated R
He's
movies.
and he has seen.
And I have
Not only
seen
is he
No.
allowed, but even...
And he's not afraid of.
he's not... Even if he
I'm
wasn't
not
allowed...
afraid
of rated
I'm not afraid of rated R
not
movies.
afraid, and he would break the rules if he wasn't allowed.
Yeah, if I wasn't allowed, I'd be seeing them anyways.
Rated R isn't scary for
no.
you a little bit.
No, not even.
I thought you said it was. A
No,
little scary.
I've never said anything like that.
You kind of alluded to that.
Roller coasters, movies, and stuff. That all the grown-up stuff I do.
Mhm. Halloween stuff, is that scary to you?
No.
Yeah.
No,
All
yeah.
that stuff's cool.
I'm not afraid.
I
of
smoke
anything.
cigarettes too, and I drink beer.
Yeah.
You started cigs?
Well, when I watch rated R movies.
Yeah, when I watch rated R movies, I like to get fucked up off cigs.
I smoke so many cigs.
Me and my friends are getting messed up off cigs while watching.
We're
rated
getting we're getting buzzed off cigs.
And
R.
I don't
We
even
used to
think
get
twice about
fucked up while watching rated R movies. Back then they called it snuff, and we would hang out and we'd watch a man get beaten to death with a hammer on 8mm, and that was a Tuesday. They called that a Tuesday night special. There was a guy named Ricky who'd come by at a little 8mm. He'd set it up and he'd project it on the side of the auto body shop down in downtown Dover.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a clip of a Chinese guy getting his brain bashed in with a ball peen hammer up in Dorchester.
Oh, so you the guy who did it.
And welcome to America 2021, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, next year is going to be better, guys.
Yeah.
It's only up from here. And that was the episode of CumTown.
I just said.
You hit the record though.
I just said.
Adam, just go make the coffee.
Why make the coffee?
You were the one who asked for it.
Nick said I'm gonna make coffee.
Make the coffee now.
Make it.
I can't hear that stuff. I don't have headphones on.
Yeah, you can't hear it because.
Hold on.
I'm not wearing headphones.
Oh. Yeah, it's in the back of my car. My car should be unlocked, but if it's not, the keys are on the coat
Make
rack.
it later.
Just make it now. You just woke up from a nap.
Adam's taking naps.
I'm cranky.
Yeah, so make some fucking coffee to fix your attitude before I fix it for you.
You're yelling at me. I'm not yelling at you.
For everybody.
Why are you yelling at me?
Nick?
He's about to get 5 across the lips.
I'm gonna give you a fucking backhand if you don't
I'll
fix
give
your
you something else
attitude.
across your lips.
I would fuck you up, Adam, right now if we fought.
Yeah.
If we fought right now?
I would fuck you up so...
That's not true.
I would dispatch you so easily.
That's not true, because I fight by Israeli army rules.
No. Sorry, bitch.
There are no rules.
White phosphorus.
You don't have
Grabbing
any of that
men's
shit.
penises.
That I will have to look
Scratching.
out for.
Gaza. No
Fighting.
rules, just right.
Yeah.
The Gaza Steakhouse.
The Gaza Steakhouse.
Welcome, come on into the Gaza Steakhouse. Everything comes with hummus on it.
Actually, that nap made me feel good. I don't need coffee.
Well, you better
if
start fucking behaving like it.
Get in the back of my car. Go. There's some seltzer.
I'm not going to get at the back of your
Go
car.
ahead, why don't you
Just
go
get in
ahead.
the back of the car.
Go ahead and get in the back.
Why you keep telling me to go in the back of your car? It's cold outside.
My station wagon.
Yeah.
Station.
Second station wagon in the crew.
The state.
Yeah, the second one in
Oh,
the crew.
what are you accusing him of?
Copying.
I would have gotten a sedan if I had seen a little 240 for sedan for sale, but they didn't really.
What do you say about Adam's charges of copying?
I mean, he doesn't even have a car.
Stav has agreed with me off the record that you copied.
I've never said anything.
Yes, you did. You said
I'm a
you
neutral observer.
You said you got a station wagon.
I'm
then Nick
sucked
had to get a station
I'm
wagon.
sucked Dick Swerland.
What I got was an old car. I mean, it just happened to be.
My car is old too.
No,
It's,
it's not.
16 years old.
It's your car. Your car should not be in the condition that it's in.
What condition?
Inoperable. You have to have your girlfriend fix it for you.
She's not fixing it for me.
How funny is that? That we went out of
She
town
is.
and he's like, babe, can you help me with the car? You have to have your girlfriend.
That's bull. That is what happened. Let's be honest.
like-
What are the facts?
No, this is
Did you
absolute
leave
bullshit.
and then did your girlfriend fix your car? Are
had
those
a-
the facts?
I left and she there was a flat on the car and she was borrowing
And
my
who took
car for
care
the
of
week.
it? Who took care of it?
I called fucking AAA for her so she could get a tow and get a new wheel.
Who had to deal with that?
Who
Who
deals
took
with
care
that?
of it? I took care of it because I had
I
a
don't think you
warranty.
took care of
I had
it.
a warranty at Costco.
I don't think you took
I
care of
did.
it.
I had
You
a
don't want to be
warranty at Costco, and
swindled
then she
by
got
the
a new-
working men. So you have your.
She got a new wheel, but she was borrowing the car for the week, and the car had a
And
flat.
who had to
After we
fix
were
it?
already upstate. Don't
Didn't
bring
even-
don't bring my personal
Didn't even check.
dramas into
Didn't
this.
even check your car before you gave it to the woman you
Yeah,
love.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Recklessly giving a broken car
girlfriend.
to a very
It
nice
wasn't a
woman.
broken
girlfriend
car, it was
knows
a
more
flat
about cars
tire.
than you.
What do you mean knows more about? There was a flat tire.
You're 15 years older than her, and she knows more than
All right,
about
Nick.
cars.
All right, Nick.
How is that? Her generation didn't even grow up with cars. They just
That
had
doesn't make any sense.
They had cars.
iPads.
Everyone had cars.
That doesn't make
They
any
took
sense,
taxis everywhere. They took electric.
now
That's the type of
you're
car.
even losing Stavros on
That's
this.
the type of car. What do you mean even Stavros?
Well, you guys were both doing a 2-for-1, and now you're.
That's true. He did
now
lose
you're,
me.
He's
He did
losing
lose me
you
with that
his
part.
car thing.
But
I have to
nothing
admit,
changed.
You did lose me.
But what did I lose?
I don't know. It was a vibe.
I got too aggressive, but the point
I
didn't
don't know.
change.
It's a vibe.
What do you
man.
guys? You
The
guys are
vibe
mad at me
changed.
because I
I
took a
got
nap
to-
for 15 minutes.
No,
I
for
lost
not
him
making
in
coffee.
I lost him in terms of the aggressiveness.
I
He
was not.
realizes now.
I did not tell anyone I was going to make coffee.
You did.
You
Why am
asked.
I in trouble for
You
not
woke
making
up. You woke up cranky, right?
I didn't wake up cranky. I
You woke
I had
up
an erection.
With,
I
you woke up
literally
with a
told
hard
you-
dick, and you tried to
I
get me to
literally
touch it.
woke up and I said, "Stop! I have a boner right now." You said, "I don't believe you." I said, "So you can touch it."
I said,
and you
"Can I
pushed
see
out.
it?" No, I said, "Let me see it."
I showed you through the
No,
blanket.
I want to see your bare cock.
Okay, well, next time I get an erection, I'll show it.
Show
to
me
you.
the bare cock.
I don't have one right now.
The point is, listen. You woke up. You needed coffee.
I didn't need coffee. I feel fine right now.
You asked for coffee.
All right.
If I woke up and I wanted to get my dick hard,
Okay, right before I took my 15-minute nap, we said 4 p.m.
Okay,
Yeah.
and Nick said, I'm going to make some coffee. We'll get it going at 4.
I don't remember that.
Yes,
And then I ended up jump roping.
Okay, so you jump roped. I thought you made coffee. I just asked if there was
I didn't know
coffee.
you had a verbal promise from Nick.
I just asked if there
I
was
didn't.
coffee.
So Nick's in breach.
I
You're in
said-
breach of contract.
I said I want to have a cup of coffee. I never said I was making it. Adam said, "Do you have a grinder?" And I said, "Yes, it's in the car."
That's true. That's true, Adam. How do you?
Yeah, you brought your coffee grinder from the city.
Yeah.
You know what? We shouldn't
Actually,
be fighting
I
in
didn't
front
bring
of
my.
the kids like
I have a better coffee.
This is
grinder,
probably
yeah.
tearing the audience.
What I brought is.
No, they like a little insight to the drama.
I brought is a coffee grinder. I'm planning on either giving to somebody or throwing out. That just happens to be. In
What
the
kind of a
background.
coffee grinder?
It's some like KitchenAid coffee grinder.
Okay.
Yeah. Now that I'm like trying to learn coffee,
Mr. Coffee over here.
I got like.
You're saying you're planning
I
on
got-
giving it to someone that happens to be a woman?
No.
Is that what you just said?
He didn't say it was a woman.
Well, sounds like you got some weird thing.
I thought
going
you were
on here.
bragging about giving garbage to women.
Wow.
Things that you're...
Adam, see, this is why I'm
Handing
saying
things
you need
down
a
to
cup of
women.
coffee.
Yeah.
Because you're being cranky right now.
I'm not being cranky. I bought both of you guys Christmas gifts today.
You did?
Yes.
Now
Let's
you're
give
changing the
them to us.
subject.
I told you guys what the
Give
Christmas
them
gifts
to
are.
us. It's already.
I don't have them yet. I ordered them.
It's already January.
It's already December 30th.
I know. It's a
December
late.
30th.
It's a late Christmas gift.
You haven't.
A December 30th.
By this
Christmas.
time, I've already given you my incredibly thoughtful Christmas gift.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
And how
have
about
to.
this? Here's a Christmas gift. Cushy Dreams. You check them out.
Is it?
No, there's a Christmas gift to the Cushy Dreams Company by giving them by our friends at Cushy Dreams. If we're giving a free, zero effort involved bonus.
Is this a
ad
free
read.
advertisement?
Cushy Dreams.
on a
Check them out.
Patreon.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hey, can you hear me? We're doing the podcast right now. It's Robert Kelly.
Really?
Put it
Yeah.
on speaker.
We can't put it on speaker.
Hey, Bob.
but Can I call you back?
Can you tell Bobby I said hello?
We're doing it right now. Yeah.
Hi, Bob.
Stavros says hello.
I'm doing pretty good, Bobby. Thank you for asking.
All right, have fun doing your wildly popular podcast that puts money in your pocket.
Thank you.
All right.
We will.
Yeah, we'll call you. We'll put you on speaker and we'll do we'll all talk together in like maybe an hour.
Later, guys. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Nice to hear from Bobby.
It was nice to hear from Bob.
I did his. He had a workout. The 30-day less titty challenge is what he was doing.
I saw.
I did a workout with him, and honestly, it fucked my ass a little bit.
Yeah.
Did you lose weight?
I lost 100 pounds.
Wow.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
You look beautiful.
I can
Thank
see
you.
that. It's so crazy. You lost
I lost 100 pounds.
everything except your breasts.
I chopped one of
You're
my.
a hot
First
chick
of all,
now.
I don't have breasts. Even at my fattest, I
You
didn't
do?
really have breasts.
I mean, I've grabbed them before.
Not really.
It's very funny to claim that you don't have breasts.
I don't really have
I've
breasts.
left hand palmed you and right
Let's
hand
put it
jacked
this way:
myself.
they could be way worse.
That's true.
I've fucked girls with smaller titties than you.
That's not true. Well,
That's
you know
his-
what?
that's his type.
true, but that's on
That's
your.
not my
that's,
type.
That's on your. Like that's like saying I.
You
can say,
know I like big naturals.
No, you don't.
I'm
No,
on.
you're
listen.
now we want to talk about copying.
Oh, yeah.
We would that now.
Oh my
we're,
God, you're the
now
first guy
we're
that
talking
ever likes
about
big
copying.
Mr.
naturals.
Xerox over
I've
here.
loved big naturals
You're
my whole
saying
life.
station wagon. Meanwhile, Nick bought an old car to work on. Have you done a stitch of work on your fucking Carmelo Soprano wagon? No,
Yes, I did.
motherfucker.
Yes, I did.
You haven't done shit.
I
You
have
just
done
break-
some
right
work.
now. Your
You bought
girlfriend
it-
is somewhere replacing the fucking tail.
You bought it and immediately got into an accident.
Okay,
That's right.
First of all, that was not my fault.
And now
You rear-ended
after
somebody.
No, that was not my
bragging
fault.
about fucking women with smaller
It was
tits
a
than
cannabis
me.
user. It was a cannabis user.
By the way,
on the Long Island Expressway, they made a sudden stop, and I was following a little.
Control your vehicle.
thank you.
Maintain control
You
of your
can't
vehicle.
go from saying you fuck girls with smaller tits than me, which by the way,
I fucked
pathetic
all
on
types
your,
of tits.
on your behalf.
I fucked all women with all different sizes.
That's number one because my tits are not big. They're little and they don't look that good. If it was on a woman, I wouldn't be that thrilled if I had tits like mine. Now, as a fat man, these are the best tits you can possibly have. But on a lady, these are not good tits. Secondly, you cannot establish yourself as a guy who fucks girls with titties like this and then in the same breath
claim to love big naturals.
I've always
when
loved
I
big
have been on the
naturals.
fucking record since before this podcast about loving big ass titties.
Making copies.
To claim that liking
That's
big,
you.
big
You're Rob
breasts
Schneider.
is your
You're
thing.
the copier.
Out of the three of us, it is my thing.
That liking big breasts
In this
is your
well-worn,
thing.
in this well, yes.
Copier's jammed. And
Copier, yeah.
Asshole number one. We've got a dick jammed in the copier.
That's
asshole
true.
number one.
That's true.
Please empty the copier's mouth. It's filled with cum. Error. Error. The copier's been nutted in and it's jammed up with nut from copying too much.
So, that's you, by the way. The copier.
Mr. Xerox.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man.
The Batman villain.
Listen,
Mr.
it didn't
Xerox.
bother me that you got the second station wagon in the crew. It's just officially the second station wagon in the crew. That's all I'm saying.
You keep bringing this up as if I give a shit.
Oh, cool.
I don't care.
I'm just putting something on the record.
Adam,
No, you sound mad, dude.
I don't sound mad at all. I'm
You're
not
being
mad.
trolled and you're
I had a
mad.
great nap.
Have
I
a
woke
nice
up with
day.
erection.
You have been trolled. Have a nice day.
No,
that's right.
you have been
You're
trolled.
trolled.
I've been trolling
You're both
you.
You're trolled.
I've been doing a long-term troll on you,
You've
and
been
the trap is nearly set. Nick.
Oh,
The
wow,
trap
really?
is nearly set.
Fuck.
You might think you've had little victories all along the way.
Yeah,
but
that's why you're
but
making-
the war. But the war. I've fought a war of attrition for years.
No.
A war of attrition. That sounds like being trolled to me.
That's
Me, I didn't even know a war was going on. I was just having a good time. Jump roping.
that's right.
Eating pizza that's been left out for 3 days.
Is there any more cold pizza?
There's plenty.
Yeah.
There's all of the, for some reason, the meat lover didn't get touched despite having a huge meat loving copying piece of shit right here in front of me.
I wouldn't describe Stavros that way.
What?
Oh,
Why would you point at Stavros?
He
and call
pointed
him
at you.
loving-
Now you're just lying to the audience.
Yeah.
And that's something
I've
I can't-
never lied to the audience.
And that's
both
something
of
I
you
can't.
guys, every single episode spew lie after lie to these kind souls.
No,
These
oh my
sensitive
God!
boys
You think
listening to the show.
they're gonna fall for this little fucking stunt?
I would
Adam?
love to have an argument for the entire episode.
You think this is how they're
Yeah.
gonna fall for this
I
little
think it's
stunt?
finally time we have an argument the entire episode.
I think it's
Because a
finally
lot of
time.
people think the premise of the show is that we bully Adam, but the truth is that's never actually happened.
No, it doesn't.
It's never even we've never even gotten close to bullying.
No.
him.
No.
We
And you
just have
never
to.
will.
We keep him in check.
I think what you need to do is go make a little coffee.
You can't kill a man who's already dead.
You have to go make a little coffee.
Yeah. Well, you
That's
can't.
me, the
you can't
ghost.
kill a man who's not even a man.
That's right.
You're
We can
killing
kill a woman.
a little girl baby who's not even born yet. You're girl sperm.
That's true.
Listen, Nick, you're always
You're a little sperm with a pussy instead of a tail.
Yeah.
You're always you've always been,
You're a girl. You're a sperm that's like, hey boys.
That's
you've
right.
always been
And
jealous of me because I'm 18 months older.
We all know that. Shut up! That's the one thing you're not allowed to bring up on the show.
Everyone knows that. Everyone who listens knows that you've been jealous.
Nick wants to be 18 months old.
He wishes he was 18
I
months
feel so
old.
fucking gay
That's
because
true.
my birthday is late. Oh no, he's just leaving.
You better bring pizza for the crew if
You
you're
better
going.
bring that meat lovers pizza in here.
You better bring the whole fucking pizza.
The beat lovers
That's right, the beat lovers.
beating off.
Suck me on.
What did they call
the dick.
everything bagel at the place we went to? The tornado.
Suckley's, Suckley's Delight. What the
There's
fuck?
only one slice.
You're
Are you
fucking
there was only
insane.
one
dude.
slice.
There is an entire pizza.
Give me a slice of that and go have the sausage. I'm the guy who ordered pepperoni mushroom.
No, I was going to share the one slice that I found.
There's a whole fucking.
I would have brought more slices if there were more slices.
Let's see. Wow.
There was only one slice left.
I guess. You guys are midnight snackers.
I had a slice at 3:40
I had a
a.m.
slice at 7 a.m.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
It's weird because I during the day.
Will and I were hitting the Frank Dusuck wine a little bit hard.
I'm a daytime guy. I wake up.
No, I'm a nighttime snack.
No, yeah. See, at 10 a.m. I'm gorging myself, and then
I woke up
nighttime
starving.
My pattern, when I'm really in the fucking eating zone, the first meal of the day is around 5 p.m.
Oh,
Because I'm so fucked up off what I ate last night that I can't even stomach the idea of eating anything.
I love
Yeah.
that, dude.
Walk us through it.
Most of the day is spent recovering, right? I wake up.
We should see if we could get Ethan
Sherwood Strauss.
Yes,
from the basketball guy.
We should get Indiana Jones on the podcast.
The basketball Twitter guy.
The guy who wrote the Victory Machine.
Hoop Paroxysm.
I'm sorry, Ethan.
The fat Nazi.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Shouts out, Ethan Suppley.
I'm sure
he's
he
on
does
Boy Meets World too.
Well, he's got his own podcast.
Ethan Suckley.
It's about diet and exercise.
Oh shit!
But we should just bring him on and see within an hour if Stav can destroy his life.
I probably could. I can't be near that guy. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan, but I shouldn't be around.
You're just the worst.
I'm the worst. I just fucking would. He would be everything he's worked for would come crumbling
You're his
down.
Courtney Love.
Yeah. How
much weight did that guy lose?
Like
he looks awesome. He's like
700 or
jacked.
800 pounds.
Yeah, he lost about 4,000 pounds.
He was real fat.
He was
about American History X. He's fat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he looks
dude.
good now. He's like a powerlifting guy.
I
right?
can't be around that guy because, we would have a really nice time. That's the thing. It would be an awesome relapse. Relapses are the best.
Yeah.
The first week of a relapse, there's nothing better in the world.
See, that's what now I get to enjoy November and December and just eat whatever the fuck I want and be like a complete piece of shit.
Yeah.
You know, because it's the ant and the grasshopper.
That's so true.
That's what I've been eating. I've been eating bugs.
You've been eating bugs.
I've been eating nothing but an ant and a grasshopper every day.
That's like Adam type of amount of calories.
Yeah.
You know what I'd like? A chocolate covered bugs.
Yeah.
If I were to have to eat a bug.
Too. I forgot.
Oh yeah. We need ice cream. We haven't had ice cream once this trip.
We haven't had ice cream the entire time.
We gotta get ice cream. Tonight's the night, fellas. I feel it. If you thought I got high as shit the last 3 nights,
the same cousin whose makeup I ate when I was a kid. I was fat as shit, and I would make fun of her for being anorexic because she would get like a salad, like make a healthy eating choice.
Yeah. While you're having 2 McDoubles.
Yeah, right. I can't breathe. I'm like, oh, can I just have half a pancake? I'm having 9 of them.
Shit, maybe pancakes for tomorrow.
Dude, I would love to make
have
some
the flat top.
buckwheat pancakes.
Tomorrow we need to
really
fuck up the
nice.
flat top. Make pancakes, make fucking burgers and cheesesteaks.
We should cook in the fireplace.
It's not Red Dead Redemption.
We should cut off a Chinese guy's skin and make soup out of it.
Nick's trying to make explosive bullets with butter, and fucking skeet shooting rounds.
Nick's trying to open up the anarchist cookbook.
Hey y'all, I made my own pornography out of offal. Now we can set up camp in the living room and beat each other off. Uh-oh. What is offal? It's just like dried
Offal?
whole rat.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, isn't it?
It's a rodent?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's gristle.
I don't know, but Adam made the mistake of leaving the pizza on the couch.
Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe it was a deliberate
Mistakes.
trap. Maybe it was a trap that I
Mistakes
set.
have been made. I got worried about you last night because one of these days you're going to just die.
No.
But
I
you
don't know what
thought
I'll
he was
do.
going to die last night when...
I'm not the one who fucking did how much cocaine all fucking night talking about global warming's fake. So nothing to worry about over here. I was getting high as fuck, passing out to John Travolta.
You also did cocaine. You also had
I did a little bit of cocaine.
You did a little bit.
Okay, to be fair, I forgot I did cocaine.
Yeah. I did green tea.
And my heart was pounding hard as shit.
Cocaine, green tea, and watched Money Train.
Did you guys finish Money Train? I went upstairs.
No, we only made it
midway
about halfway through.
J-Lo is fucking 10 in that movie.
Yeah,
I fucked her, actually.
we already fucked her.
I fucked her in...
No.
I fucked her in Out of Sight.
No.
You know what I did the other day?
No.
I fucking woke up and I saw my Amazon. I'd been looking up like how to buy like official vaccination records to doctor your own vaccination. That was a fun.
What,
late
to
night
say that
search.
you got the COVID vaccine?
Well, all of the vaccines because I don't have my.
You don't
medical-
have any?
No, I was vaccinated. I just don't have my medical records.
Oh,
so I don't want to go like get another vaccination or fucking.
Can't you go to your
I don't know your mom
pediatrician?
well, but
I
she
don't know
seems
I
like...
don't know who the fuck a pediatrician.
You don't know your pediatrician?
No, I never had a consistent doctor. or
Really?
anything. Yeah, no, never.
How about you?
I would go to the doctor when I was
I
like
had a
very,
pediatrician.
very, very sick as a kid.
You didn't
I'm
go
s-
to do checkups?
No, never.
I'm still...
Shouts out my guy, Dr. Salihi.
I'm still very close with my pediatrician.
You're one of those guys that went until he was 27.
As long as you're still on the nipple, you're allowed to go to the
Oh, yeah.
pediatrician.
and you bottle feed. I put a nipple at the end of my dick and trick Adam into sucking it.
Mm-hmm.
You ever do that?
Yeah. Yeah, I've tricked Adam into doing a lot of things.
I've actually been tricking you to do more things.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Like what?
I don't want to disclose.
Like buy a station wagon that adds like pleasure to my life because I have a project and something to work on instead of a thing that's constantly broken.
I have
girlfriend to handle it for me.
Wait, having a flat tire, you say is a broken car.
I don't know what to do.
Having a flat tire, you were regarded as your car
calling
being
me up
broken.
because the keys weren't working. I mean, can you bring all your tools over here and help me? Never mind, my girlfriend fixed it.
No, you
for
didn't
me.
fix it. I fixed it.
I didn't do anything. I stayed at home.
Wait,
and
that happened to me, not you.
Your girlfriend
No, the
fixed
same
it.
thing happened.
Really?
No, because
He
what
didn't-
happens
He
is...
lacked the wrist strength to put the key in the...
No, Nick tried to fix it. He couldn't.
I did not even come over.
What happened was... What happened...
didn't even come remotely close to your car. Your girlfriend had to fix it.
He's
for you.
absolutely lying right now. It's so funny.
What do you mean?
Whoa.
You didn't remotely come close to the car. You didn't go into the car and put the key in the ignition.
I went.
You
said
thought the wheel was locked.
The car was not. You called me up. You said I can't turn the car on or move the steering wheel. And then anyone would tell you just pull the steering wheel a bit and turn
That
the
wasn't
key.
what happened. That wasn't the problem.
I said yes.
The battery was dead.
I said just push the steering, and then I came over. And it's like a push start ignition, and then I said, "Oh, well, I don't know what this is." But I didn't try to fix your car.
The battery was dead, and my girlfriend didn't fix my car.
Your girlfriend had to fix your car.
Stop
for you.
saying that.
I heard that you didn't fix it though, Adam.
No, I thought initially that it was a dead battery.
I was pissed when my keys stopped working. That was annoying.
Mm-hmm.
My car worked, and I had to pay some Greek guys like $700 because they ran
I
diagnostic.
thought they were Pakistani.
I went to the Pakistanis. They were so rude that I had it shipped over to the Greek guys that I can trust.
Mm-hmm. Damn, that Will Menaker's making us dinner, and it smells great.
It smells better than my fucking little dick.
It smells better than Adam has ever smelled in his life.
That's true. And you probably haven't smelled better than bolognese.
What? My body?
Yeah, your pheromones.
No, I'm getting into scents. I told
Your
you.
pheromones can. First of all, that's
2020
culturally. That's cheating.
That's bullshit.
You know what?
You don't
That's
wear.
good.
I
Just- can I
you
just say
haven't
this?
worn cologne one time around me.
Can I say this?
As
It's
a
the
Greek
last
guy, I
episode
deserve
of the
cologne.
year. I just want to say, you have an awful attitude today. I don't know what happened during your nap.
I feel fine. No, you know what it is? You know what it is? I'm standing up for myself.
We're not even going after you. You just started off. You're like, you copied my station wagon.
You don't like the fire.
Okay, well, you're the cop.
I was lightly teasing you about that. It was a light tease. It was a rib.
Okay, that's fine.
It was
I'm
a
like,
rib.
we're not even going. No one's going after you here.
Yeah,
Your
your attitude is bad.
I've been trying to talk about PlayStation 5 the
No, you haven't
entire
brought
time.
it up one time.
Because I've been trying to, and you keep saying, I've only sucked 18 to...
I liked when he said
Joe Friedland.
I liked when he said
Joe
that when he said that poor kids are just as smart and talented as white kids.
That was
That
awesome.
rocked. Yeah.
Well, he said some dude. Literally every debate, he's
His
just
dentures keep
rambling.
falling out. He doesn't know where the end of the sentence is
He
going to
looks-
go.
Yeah,
He rocks.
I know.
I need to fail.
Well, the reason it's endearing is because everybody wishes they were that gone from reality. At this
Oh
point.
yeah,
That's true.
I'm jealous.
Are Trump people happy? I don't even feel like you can even be happy if you're like a fucking Trump guy. Did you get anything you fucking wanted out of him?
I mean, if you're rich, I guess.
Yeah, but that's not who I'm talking about. It's not
Yeah.
fucking it's not rich people that are all like gung ho about fucking Trump. I mean, people that like Trump for like for cultural reasons.
They
or
didn't
whatever.
get shit.
They think that he's like this guy that's going to upset things. Or
No, but I think they still just. I don't know. Don't you like the narrative of your guys? You're technically in charge.
no,
You don't think so?
no. I mean, it's like the inverse of like the black people that thought they were going to have white slaves when Obama became president. And then they're like deep into the second term and they're like, okay, but I was supposed to have a Todd. Where's Todd at? Todd's supposed to be lining up my sneakers. Todd's supposed to be polishing my forces. And it ain't happening.
I don't think. I don't know.
Todd's supposed to be out there in that field getting me some pussy. Todd's supposed to be
A white guy lining
harvesting
up
pussy
dates.
for me. Yeah, just picking pussy up off the street
picking pussy all day. That's his job.
Hi, I'm sorry to bother you. Would you like to come back to to my master Dontrell's house?
Yeah, just a bunch of white slaves in a field singing Creed to pass the time. Well, I just heard the news today. Seems my life is gonna change with arms wide open. Hey, all right. You know,
How you doing? How you doing, baby girl? How you doing, baby girl? Just hollering for their guy.
Excuse me. Listen, I'm just a pussy picking slave out here, trying to make my way in the world. And I was wondering if I could bring you back to my slave master for him to have sex with you. Otherwise, he's gonna pin me in a sandbox that I have to sleep in the middle of the summer.
Yeah, well, Obama.
Yeah. I feel like if it would have been nice if there had been white slavery for just 4 years. Because
white people could complain about it?
Yeah, well, I feel like that would solve a lot of problems.
We're like, here's 4 years. Get it out of your system.
Get it out of your system.
Now we're even.
No more.
Yeah.
Now we're even.
It's kind of like a cheating pass.
Yeah.
A hall pass.
Right.
Yeah.
For racism the other way.
Yeah.
You guys get to be presidents of banks.
Because I don't think reparations would do it. I think it would take maybe a solid decade of white slavery.
They could use cracker in the right context, like in a power imbalance kind of sense.
Yeah.
It could actually mean something.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of I think reparations would help. I think reparations plus 6 months of white slavery, because it would be about the pageantry. It would be a nice image to see a bunch of white people.
Yeah.
Sleeping outside.
Right. And then there'd be white people with black last names. Your girl named like Mackenzie D'Aquarius. And she's like, actually, it's Mackenzie X now.
Yeah, they'd adopt the religions.
L'Aquarius is my slave name.
Mackenzie X. Damn, could you imagine how entitled white women would be that survived white slavery?
Oh, my God.
It would be brutal.
Just the fucking
worst.
The absolute worst.
There was some tweet, I saw a tweet, some lady was like, oh, look at her, a white woman, like that picture of Nancy Pelosi, standing up to a room full of white men. It's like, Nancy Pelosi is a white millionaire. Yeah. What the fuck? She's not white. It's a room of white men. What the fuck is Pelosi exactly, you dumb bitch?
She's a white man.
Yeah, she's a...
First of all, any postmenopausal woman is a man.
Yeah.
You ain't bleeding. You ain't fucking reading my lips.
That's so true, dude.
F-U-C-K to you.
So they're not reading that.
Yeah, that's my campaign slogan. On the debate stage. Any closing thoughts? If you ain't bleeding, you ain't... Don't Stop Believing by Journey. We're taking a journey. The journey is all the way to the bank, mister, and you can write that on a $20 bill. You can put that on a $20 bill and mail it to Santa.
That's right.
Because
thank you.
Okay, 30 more seconds.
Because Santa.
Listen, I knew a guy he would write letters to Santa Claus, and the letters would always come back undeliverable. What does Joe Biden sound like?
That's kind of close.
The
teeth.
He's got his teeth are because his teeth are fake. But it's not, I don't know. I'd have to listen.
Does anyone actually think Joe Biden is should be president?
I think people that are
my dad.
Yeah. They're like, they know. Oh, I know that guy.
Yeah.
From Obama. Yeah.
My dad's like, I would absolutely vote for him for Blevedin. I want him to be the Blevedin of the. It's Tuesday, Ruby Tuesdays. We're here Ruby Tuesdays, and we're voting for president. You're like, very good.
That's right.
Very good. Most of the people doing extra work, it's like it's an easy job.
Yeah.
And if you're a union, you get like $150 a day, and you mostly just sit around. If you like freelance or something, it's great. You bring your laptop, you can like just write.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you don't really have to do shit. You're in like a scene for maybe like 5 seconds.
Oh, that's cool. Do they feed you?
Yeah, you get free food. You
get your dick sucked.
And then 10% of the people there. Okay, so yeah, like 89% of the people are, just
they know what's up.
10% are
trying to be serious actors, and then 1% are like batshit insane. Of
Mentally
course.
ill
Just
people,
like there was this one time I was in holding for a show, and there's this woman with like aviator sunglasses on, rail thin, like anorexic, like very tall, lanky, just veins everywhere, just a very vascular, creepy woman. She's like hunched over like a fucking gargoyle on her chair, and some guy was like, "Oh well, my friend David Richards, he's a writer. He's like talking to somebody quietly," and from across the room she goes, "Oh yeah, I know him. He raped me."
Oh Jesus fucking!
Yeah, I know him. He raped me back in the 80s. I was like, I don't know. What are we supposed to do with that? Yeah. And then they start talking. She's like, "Oh, never mind. This must be a different guy." And it was like somebody with the same name, or she was confused.
Was he a manager at a Chili's in Newark?
The only set job I've had is the one you got me when we were truck boys.
Truck boys, dude. Well,
didn't you have a good extra?
Well, I was about to tell.
Okay.
I was about to tell an extra story. I forget what the fucking lead into it was. I think we were talking about that. Oh yeah, the Jesus allegory thing. But there was this one guy at that Friends of the People thing who just had like 90s asshole hair. Like both of his parents were named Zach. Like a fucking like always wearing Izod, like penis haircut. That 90s penis haircut, which is a very like a very nicely shaped Glands helmet of hair. And like anytime they would call cut, he would immediately turn and face the camera, and you could see him on all the monitors, and no one's paying attention.
Oh my god!
You're just trying to fucking ignore him. And then I had to fucking listen to. So I went into. I forgot what. Okay, yeah, we're sitting and holding, and one of the producers comes in, and like they tell us like, "Okay, guys, so basically the sketch idea is like." And I don't want to shit on the show or whatever. Mm-hmm. I mean, but like they're just telling you the pitch of the sketch. So it's like even if the funniest show in the world, if they just tell you like, here's the idea, you're like, okay, you're not gonna laugh at it,
right? Whatever.
It's just the
they're just telling you so you know what's going on. It.
Yeah. So she's like, okay, so basically the setup is like, they're throwing a house party and the president shows up, Barack Obama shows up, and he eats all the food. And and again, I don't want to shit on the show, but so everyone's.
Why are you prefacing
and
that?
then this guy, he like leans in. He physically leans in, and he's like, "Oh wow, that's so great!" And I had to like, step out of the room for a second to like, call him a slur under my breath, and like laugh at him. And I come back in, and the producer's talking to him, and she goes, "No, President Obama won't actually be here." He thought the president of the United States
was gonna pop in.
Was gonna do a quick drop in. He's gonna spend a day shooting a sketch where he eats too many Cheetos.
Right, for True TV.
For True TV.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, no, we were leaving.
So we've got the theme of bullying. Did I tell the story ever about how the baseball team at my school almost tricked a kid into sucking all their dicks?
Go on.
Dude, I remember these motherfuckers were sadistic, dude. This was like, was he a gay kid? No. Okay, so he was like the kid, he'd been trying out for baseball. He was like the kid who plays JV.
I like this as the alternative plot to Angels in the Outfield. Like, Dad, are we ever going to be a family again? Yeah, maybe if you suck all the dicks of the
California Angels.
Yeah.
Dude, this kid was like, so it was baseball, and everyone at baseball that played baseball was like football athletes on, like a different, half of them played, I think that was it, because it was spring, right? So it was like football guys, and just this one like white kid who loved baseball, who was just like a total spaz. He played JV for 3 years, and they were like, finally his senior year, they let him ride the bench on varsity, and these motherfuckers, dude, it took them a whole season. They like set up, they were like, so like the first part of the season, they would be like, he would walk in, and like one guy would be on his knees, and they would get up real quick and be like, oh, sorry, Jonathan, didn't want you to see it. And he's like, well, what's going on? He's like, no, don't worry about it. So they like set the groundwork. They made him like walk in on them fake sucking each other off a bunch.
Yeah, black guys are so much better at everything. It's like literally at everything.
And they're
like, yo, dude, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a play. It's gonna have 9 acts and last an entire year.
Dude, it literally lasted the whole season.
That's some like fucking. That is Shakespearean.
That's Cicero. It was incredible, dude. And I remember, and I played football, so they would like tell me, I was like, this is crazy. They would like keep me posted on the shit, And then over the course of the season, like one of them pulled him aside and was like, all right, man, we trust you, dude. Here's what happens. If you're really good friends with someone, it ain't gay if you suck his dick. That's teammate shit. He's like, oh, okay. He's just buying everything he's saying. And it's like, yeah, maybe one day like we'll let you in. He's like, oh yeah, okay, cool. And then like towards the end of the season, they're like, hey man, come in here. And they take him to like the fucking supply closet or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it's like, dude, it's a big day. He was like, we trust you, man. You're our teammate. He walks in. There's like fucking 5 dudes in there. And they're like, they're about to get their dicks out. And this kid's on his knees. Oh, he gets on his knees. And then the coach comes to get a bat. And he's like, what the fuck is going on in here? And to this day, I don't know if they would have made him suck their dicks, dude. That's the weirdest part of it all.
How much do you want to bet that kid is absolutely voting for Donald Trump? That's the guy. People are like, how could you vote for him? He's like, shut the fuck up! Shut up! Don't shut up right now!
Oh my god! I remember being like, Jesus, guys, I don't know about this.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I'm so sad.
I legit don't know if they would have made him suck their dicks. He would have done it. He would have just done it.
But it's so like, what's the payoff of that?
I don't know, man. Maybe they're gay.
to have a boy suck your dick.
Maybe they're gay is the other option.
Mm. You're kind of pranking yourself.
Well, they're prison gay.
They're prison gay, sure.
Yeah, that's why that happens in jail too.
As a goofy bit.
Yeah. It's because they're grown men that don't know how to stop pranking on a fucking 8-year-old level.
I just hated people from Boston, which for some reason there were millions of in Berlin, in Europe in the 1930s.
The Boston question.
Yeah. I gotta hide in the fucking attic. Ma, where's my fucking diary? Now I gotta write about a fucking dream I had.
Yeah, they say they're giving us a shower.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? You think I'm dirty?
Yeah. What the hell is this? Gas?
You think I'm dirty?
What is this? Gas?
What is this? Gas?
Smells like fucking gas.
This isn't a fucking shower.
They're too stupid for the gas to work. It doesn't work on them.
They don't use enough oxygen.
They're too stupid.
They breathe every 10 minutes.
They breathe in lobster butter. Just atomized lobster butter, and they do not have any way to get oxygen into their blood.
Yeah, that would be funny if they did that to Boston.
It would be funny, dude.
It would, wouldn't it?
Boston strong.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what, we'd have to never forget the Boston tragedy.
Yeah, it's so funny that people already forgot that marathon.
Yeah, who fucking cares?
Yeah, nobody remembers the marathon.
No, it just became a meme that they were innocent.
Yeah.
That the guys who did it didn't do it.
Yeah.
Adnan.
Yeah.
Or is it Adnan?
It's weird that you don't hear
Jahar.
It's very weird that every city right now is burning except Boston.
Yeah, well, they hid their black people.
Where?
I think there's one name.
Lawrence Fishburne's character in Mystic River.
Yeah,
that's a great performance from him. Yeah, just showing up, just the beginning of the movie. Yeah, we're investigating a murder. Just like, just him showing up with that stupid accent.
Trying to approximate a Boston accent. Yeah.
He's so funny, dude. He looks like absolute shit in John Wick.
Yeah, he is in John Wick.
Yeah. I think maybe he's in the sequel. In John Wick 2.
Yeah, I think so.
But
they took the first 2 John Wicks off of streaming. I wanted to watch them again.
I mean, he looks like after they finished shooting The Matrix, he went into one of those pods and was just like, Tank, load up the Cinnabon program. And then just sat in there destroying his body. Tank, load the Cinnabon and fucking Bailey's Minis simulation. And we're gonna run that until we film John Wick 2 and see what it does to my body.
Yeah, he looks like absolute
yeah.
I mean, it's not like he looked that great beforehand.
It's like black people saved up all the aging and then made him
He's their portrait of Dorian Gray.
Yeah. They're like, black don't crack.
Except for
because we made a deal. Say it was Satan. We made a deal with Satan that Lawrence Fishburne would age on our behalf.
Oh, there's that classic. All black people made a deal with Satan to make sure that Lawrence Fishburne aged on their behalf stereotype.
Yeah.
Once again.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Cancel me for it.
Go ahead.
I like the idea of being like a Boston guy that just works at like a pizza restaurant or like a short order cook.
Right.
No one knows who he is. He has a Twitter account with 2 followers that he just uses to yell about Boston sports. And but in his personal life, he's like, I don't care. I'm gonna fucking say it. Go ahead, cancel me. Go ahead, fucking cancel me.
He thinks he's a victim of cancel culture.
Right, and there's just nothing to cancel.
That is the best
What
kind
do you
of guy.
Go ahead, fucking cancel me. I feel like I can't even share my fucking opinions anymore.
No one cares.
Go ahead, fucking cancel me for. What are you gonna do? Get me canceled?
Yeah, that's the best guy. Is the guy that that literally is on the fringes of society that thinks he's constantly under the tyranny of cancel culture. Or like the open micer that's like, if it wasn't for cancel culture, I would be huge.
Yeah.
Like doesn't realize that he's just sucks at comedy.
Yeah.
You know?
Are there a lot of those guys?
I think they're like guys that are like, it's because I'm too hot for TV.
I don't get that, dude. You see a lot of people that have failed at comedy that like have some kind of justification for it. And it's like, I can honestly say, because I mean, I did comedy for a decade and it didn't work out and I was broke and there was like no indication that this show was going to happen or anything was going to fucking happen.
Yeah.
And I remember like coming to terms with the fact that I'm like just okay. Like I was okay enough to get the bare minimum amount of work to call yourself a professional comedian.
I think the answer is that it's just really hard and you have to kind of be lucky sometimes.
Sure, but I mean, it's like I wasn't getting to a place where I'm like, oh, well, the reason it didn't happen is
because
this.
the industry.
Yeah, it's just like
Well,
you
I'm
have to
thinking
be,
of one guy in
you have to be
particular
lucky
right now.
Who?
Podcast that I think no one listened to except for you and Dan Soder that you showed me once. That was very funny.
Oh.
Yeah. But his whole perspective was that...
it wasn't that. His was not a cancel culture thing.
His whole perspective was that PC culture... He had a whole rant against PC culture that I thought was very good.
I don't remember that. I remember the dating woes, which was...
dating... What did he say?
Oh, man. I gotta go back and listen to that shit. That was so
shit
funny.
Was so good.
Me and Dan...
What we're describing right now is a 40-something-year-old man who's decided me and
Dan
got a compliment once from...
People are gonna find out who it is. You really got to keep the details slim.
I'll keep them slim. Yeah.
But yeah, me and Dan on the way, but we drove back from Boston. And fucking just did like 6 hours of that show. Just pausing it to laugh
at. The name is so good. Yeah. Too. The name is so good. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think that is like really, that is a great character type though. Because like, you know, when you're in open mic comedy, you're like starting, you are surrounded by delusion. You know, and it is very funny. Like, pretty much, there is a bevy of people we've met over the years that were very sure they were going to make it.
Were there?
I think so.
It's funny because it's kind of like you need to be humble in comedy.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people that affect that. Well, prior to like now, I think with like a lot of like. It feels even weird saying like woke comedy because I am out of touch and I'm like I wasn't doing shows or mics prior to this COVID bullshit. But just from what I see online, like a lot of people that do feel entitled to comedy.
Yeah,
and they do it. Do it because like they presume that like comedy was nothing but like rich white men that are like, this is my place in the world.
Well, it's two sides of the same coin. I think the guy that thinks that he's too edgy to be successful, and the guy that thinks that because he's pansexual, he can't make it in this industry.
But there weren't
the same thing.
The people that were like, I'm too edgy to make it were mentally ill people.
Yeah, those are the best people. They're the best people.
You know, there was never, and which you could say it's two sides of the same coin. I mean, like I kind of, there's probably people on the other side in like the woke comedy world that are like, I'm too much of a truth teller. Like they have to have their Tom Myers, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're like, what? Because I'm too trans.
then I'm not successful. And then the other trans comedians are like, sure.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I remember when I moved up here, I would follow on Facebook DC comics calling each other out on Facebook about disrespecting their rooms and saying you're never allowed back in my rooms. And like the sort of power that they kind of felt like they had, or that they felt like they were expressing, was very funny to me.
Yeah,
because it's like, but you're talking about an open mic in, Clarendon on a Tuesday.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, people are truly insane.
People are. But those are the most entertaining. I mean, I would rather watch 10 hours of that than 10 hours of mediocre, because there's a virtue to being the worst.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you at least used to have to like affect some humility, though.
But I think to even try out stand-up, unless you're someone that's like genuine, I think very few people like genuinely like, have some sort of calling like they think they have. But for the most part, you have a kind of a sense of entitlement early on, like, oh, this is something that something that a person does,
Yeah.
And it's kind of based on delusion. So,
well, you should want to be very fucking good at comedy. I mean, you need to. It's not entitlement, but it's like you should be motivated by wanting to be. I mean, literally, you should set your sights on being the best comedian.
That is the
ever.
right attitude.
I mean, anything you want to do, you should always like think of like.
Otherwise, there's no point.
Right, and you should set your sights on being the very best person to ever do the thing ever. But then you meter that with like some sense of like, I mean, you just don't be an asshole.
Humility.
Yeah, with exactly, but like in terms of your work ethic and what you're doing, it's like you should always be trying to make yourself better, because I mean, competition will make you, better.
Yeah. Totally.
And then, like, if you're ever like, oh, I just, I kind of want to find my place in the thing. It's like, well, then you're just gonna suck. I mean, you're just gonna turn into a fucking loser.
Yeah, or a kind of person that starts off and assumes that they're good.
Yeah,
which I think is like there are a ton of people that start with comedy that assume that they're good. That are just absolute dog shit. And like very few people are immediately good. Sarah was when we started.
Sarah moved to Philly.
She moved to Philly?
Yeah. I just talked to her.
Congrats on your move, Sarah.
Yeah, she just moved a couple days ago.
I remember seeing her at her second open mic.
Yeah.
When she had braces, and she was like, this is my second time.
I might go down there and hang out with her.
I'd be down to go to Philly.
Yeah. I haven't been to Philly in a while. Are you guys on good terms?
Yeah, we text.
Yeah.
Yeah. She sent me a very nice gift basket along with you a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, what else? Let's wrap it up.
I guess you got to do your birthday party.
No, I don't have to do it yet. I had to pick things up for someone's birthday.
I actually do have to. I have a thing I got to work on that I got to start work on.
Well, I guess we fulfilled.
That's it.
That's what it is,
folks. Sometimes you're just gonna get a little bit of Garrison Keillor riffing and 22 minutes of ad read.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's a nice day. Maybe take this one. You get it on the JBL out on the beach.
Yeah.
And
take it out. Yeah. Get a frisbee going.
You're out on the beach. Get the JBL out now. Put the podcast on. Re-listen to it, maybe without headphones, and then you can appreciate it a little bit more. And maybe if there's a Hispanic family sitting nearby,
playing their damn music,
maybe they'll overhear me saying this, and they'll pick a fight with you.
And maybe they'll be offended. They'll be like, "What the fuck is this, bro?
What the hell is it?" There's on your block. There's like the building next to Amber's old place is being sold.
That like warehouse thing.
The real estate agent's name is Sandra Meskin. And I was just about to call her up. And she's just like, I'm the real estate agent. I'm Sandra, the one who is Mexican.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
She's a Southern Mexican.
Yeah.
She's a Mexican.
Yeah. I guess, Mexicans don't say that.
They don't say it.
I guess black people
from
Texas say Mexican.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, you a Mexican boy.
You one of them Mexicans.
Yeah.
I don't want my daughter running around with no
you hear that? They're
Mexicans.
changing the name of the Washington Mexicans. I didn't even know they were called the Mexicans.
I really hope they fuck up that new name.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping.
Well, they should just leave it as football team. Because that really is the only...
Washington football team would be sick.
And that's what it is. And that's the only name you can use, really. That's the only one that's future-proofed.
Uh-huh.
Literally anything else you use, it's like...
Oh, yeah.
You don't know.
Well, football is offensive in and of itself. It's a barbaric sport.
Also, paraplegic people.
Uh-huh.
They don't have... What about people without feet? What about people without balls?
Yeah, exactly.
What if in 2 years... there's a trans person that's like, well, my gender is I have a penis, but instead of balls, it's a foot. There's a foot.
So I got a foot.
So it's instead of my ball sack, there's a foot that also has a pussy in it, like you've seen in sex shops, and my penis rests on top of the foot. And somebody's like, what do you call these people? Footballs? And then they're like,
that's offensive.
You're going to jail. And then
I think if someone got
Dan Snyder's like, you saying I gotta change the name again? It cost me $45.
Wow, that's a really good Dan Snyder.
It cost me $45 at the name changing office to do it last time.
I had to start a new limited liability corporation.
I'm allergic to spending money.
What is he rich from? Six Flags?
His initial thing was that when he was in college, he would rent private jets and then sell seats on the private jets to go to spring break. So
that's clever.
Yeah, so he would like rent out an entire private jet and then sell like plane tickets, basically.
So he's a party guy.
Yeah, and then he would like charter flights to the Bahamas or whatever, charging like a shit ton of money for this private jet planes, and because you only have to rent the plane for a day, and then basically it's like subletting a plane.
So wow. That's smart. Good for Snyder.
And if I remember correctly, that's like he made like $1 million, as like a fucking...
By the time he graduated.
Yeah, doing that.
Wow, what a legend.
Yeah.
Shout out to the legend Dan Snyder.
Dipping all my plane money.
I took my bar mitzvah money and
which
put
seems
it
like a
into my
scam.
plane.
Seems like that.
Scam.
What's the name of that fire festival guy?
Yeah, I forget his
Michael
name.
McDonald.
Yeah, I think it was him. No, different Michael McDonald.
It's the same Michael McDonald.
Oh, it was the same guy?
Yeah, I was thinking about having a festival down in the Bahamas.
I called up Ja Rule. Yeah. And I was like, Ja.
Yeah, me and
get down to the Bahamas. I got an idea. I have a vision.
Yeah, me and my friend Ja Rule, actually. We work together. He's a very talented guy. And he had the idea to... rip a bunch of people off, actually.
Yeah, it was me.
You ever see that music video, that song he did with Shaka Khan?
Michael McDonald? No.
It's very funny because he's just like, if they're in like a room and she's standing up and he's just seated at a table and he doesn't know what to do with his body.
Was it you the other day who was talking about that Louis Theroux documentary where the black Israelites said that they were like, he's asking them like what famous people are actually black, and he's like, well, there's actually one singer.
Yeah,
you said that, right?
Yeah, Tom Jones.
Let
me see if I can find this video. We'll just leave on this one.
All right.
Keep talking.
Yeah, I saw a store in the West Village the other day. It was a menswear leather store called Slightly Alabama. You heard of this, Nick?
No.
I thought it was a weird name for